What's up, dudes? Starting a little early today. What's happening? Lord Niem's in here. Robert's here. What's up, man? Good to see you guys. We're starting early because I'm beat. I am beat. And I wanted to get to sleep a little early. So that's why we're starting a little early. How you guys doing? Big news. Big news. Nate's here, able to comment. That's good. I guess he got banned for some reason. Made a racy comment. Dopey, what's up, man? Joe, what's up, dude? Nuts, hey, man, good to see ya. Revolving Blades, hello, buddy. Jeff Ben, what's up, dude? Good to see everybody. Revolving Blades, I think that's a new name. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, dude. How's everyone doing? I got something in the mail today. Crispy Critter, what's up, dude? I got something in the mail today. Something huge. Something absolutely massive. You guys ready for this? So, if anybody watched my Leatherman rebar video this morning, I mentioned in the video that I was upgrading my Leatherman soon. And it has arrived. Drakovich, what's up, dude? A Damascus CV. Ooh, excellent. That is very cool, dude. That's the one with the, it's got a micarta handle, right? That's a really good looking knife right there. Civivi's micarta, gotta say, man. Or not, sorry, Civivi's Damascus, I mean. It looks very, very nice. I have some on my, let's see, where to go. I have some on my McKenna. It looks awesome, man. They do say, I forget exactly what steels they say that they use. You're not going to get the same edge retention as you would like just getting the plain bladed version, which I think this one's in Nitro V. But it's still pretty good, and damn, does it look nice. Leatherman Arc. Yeah, I was supposedly that's the new Leatherman, I guess, right? I found one kind of picture of it, and I don't know. I can't tell if that's real, Is that real? That almost looks like the free, like a kind of a modified free P4 or something like that. We'll look at it here in a sec, but check this out. So I got a new Leatherman. I decided to upgrade from the rebar. This has been my every single day carry for like 6-7 years now, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I'm not upgrading because it broke, because nothing happened to it. It's still perfectly good, perfectly excellent Leatherman. But I wanted something a little bit more heavy duty and something with tools accessible from the outside. So I picked me up a Surge, baby. This thing is absolutely massive. I had no idea. Look at this, dude. Look at that. Look how thick it is. It's fucking crazy, dude, how big this is. This is like a full massive pair of pliers that you'd pull out of your toolbox. It's like, I mean, look at it. You don't really even understand until you have it in your hand. But it's huge, dude. It's absolutely huge. But that's what I wanted, you know. It's heavy, but that's what I wanted, you know. I was hard on this rebar. I was very hard on it. I cranked on stuff. I pried with stuff. But I was still always kind of careful with it, you know. This one, you don't even have to be careful with it, dude. I mean, look at my fist around it. It's massive, dude. It's huge. So a couple reasons I want to go with this one. Number one, interchangeable bits. It comes with the Phillips and the flathead interchange. Kind of flip it over to get either, and I'll probably end up buying the bit set for this. So it comes with like all the bits you'd ever need. So that's a great feature. The other feature is this T-shank adapter, which is right here. Oh no, that's the scissors right here. So it has the file on it right now, but this is basically a T-shank adapter. So this is an interchangeable tool. It comes with the file, which is in right now, and the saw blade, and you can buy a bunch more stuff for it. So basically what you do is you slide this over like this, and then this pops out, and you can put something else in there. There's a lot of different options if you look online. Some aftermarket stuff, and then some stuff made by Leatherman. So that's just some versatility that I've never had before in a Leatherman. You know, you can either carry multiple tools with you, like in your truck, or even in your pocket somewhere. Or if before your day, if you know that you're going to need a particular tool, you just pop it in there. You know, it's locking. Everything is locking. And we got two blades accessible from the outside. We got the regular blade, which is big. Big. Compared to the rebar blade. Dwayne's here. Hey, buddy. Big compared to the rebar blade. Big. Look how it's tiny compared to it. I mean, this could be your primary knife easily. Why is it doing that? There we go. And then you turn it around and you have your serrated blade. Which I use this. I use the serrated blade on the rebar all the time. For cutting rope, dude, there's nothing better than a serrated blade. Actually, I've been kind of thinking it'd be kind of cool to have a pocket knife with full serrations. Just one in the collection. For if you're going to be doing anything where you're cutting rope or straps, serrations, there's nothing better. You just blast right through it. So pretty excited, man. This is a big deal because I carry a Leatherman every day. So this is going to be a new thing that's with me every day. It's much heavier, but I don't really care because it's on my belt. I don't really feel it, You can get pocket clips for this, but I don't even know if I want it in my pocket. I feel like it'd kind of weigh you down a little bit more in the pocket. It's heavy, dude. It's really heavy. So yeah, pretty stoked. What kind of, I've wanted the Surge for a while, but what kind of reminded me of it is I was watching, anybody ever watch the TV show Alone? It's the show where they put these people out in the middle of nowhere and each individually. So there'll be like 7 different people put out into the wilderness by themselves, separated. And the last person out there wins $500,000. And there's no camera crew. There's nobody out there with them except for themselves. They're given the camera equipment and a bunch of batteries, and they say, "All right, there you go. Last person out there wins." It's an absolutely insane show because they have to kill everything or find everything that they eat. They're only allowed to bring certain items, and I kind of wanted to talk about it today on the stream because it's really interesting. I'm going to pull up a list of items that they're allowed to bring because there is a thing where you have to decide between You get an axe either way, but you have to decide between bringing a Leatherman, or some kind of multi-tool, or a fixed blade. I think that's a good debate. Leatherman or a fixed blade in a survival situation. Alone is the best show ever made. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. I want to pull up the list of things that they're allowed to bring so we can check it out. That's a tough one for me. A fixed blade or a multi-tool. The multi-tools seem to be very useful, especially for like making fishing lures. I think that's kind of the thing that I see people use them most for on the show. Twisting wire, making snares and stuff out of wire. Really handy to have a Leatherman. But also a fixed blade, Yeah, I don't know. If you have an axe anyways, I think I'd probably go multi-tool because the axe can do most things that you would use a fixed blade for, right? Let's see. Trying to find this list. Here we go. There we go. I'd say fixed blade would help with the cleaning. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I got distracted. What I was saying was I was watching the show, and this guy shot and killed a moose, which is crazy, with his recurve bow. He shot the moose. He got it in the lung, and it took like an hour to die, so he was just sitting there waiting. Finally, it died, and he was stoked because this is going to feed him for like weeks, And he had to clean and gut the entire thing with his Leatherman Surge because he had chosen the Leatherman over the fixed blade, and he fucking did it, dude. He did it. If you had the Surge, that's a nice long blade. I feel like that's doable. If you had something like the Rebar with this tiny blade, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, you could. It would take forever, though. I thought you could bring both, but it costs you. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let's pull up the list right now. I got it right here. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I think it was a Wolverine. Yeah, a Wolverine came and ate most of his moose fat that he had stashed. Like the stream. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Everybody like the stream, please. All right, share screen. Let's see what we got. Okay, so here are the list of items each alone contestant is given. From the master list, from which they can choose their 10 items and the list of prohibited gear. Okay, so they can choose 10 items from this list. Oh, okay. These items do not count towards the 10 special items. Okay, so you get to bring this stuff either way. Regardless, you get to bring this stuff. 1 pair of high leg hunting boots, 2 pairs of outdoor pants, 1 t-shirt, 2 fleece or wool shirts, 3 pairs of wool socks, 1 hat, 1 bandana, 1 gloves, 1 light outdoor jacket, 2 pairs of underwear, 1 rain jacket, 1 thermal underwear, 1 pair of gaiters, 1 pair of Crocs or sandals, 1 toothbrush, 1 pair of prescription eyeglasses, and 1 personal photograph. And here's some things that you could bring if you're in the winter area. These are all safety equipment that they're allowed to bring that do not count towards the 10 items. Camera equipment, 2 safety tools, which are like wild animal repellents or air horns or a flare. There's one season where they're in bear country, and they were given these, like, I think they're called like what are they called? Bear poppers or something like that? Bear horns, I think. It just makes like a really loud noise that will scare bears away. They were given that and bear spray. So backpack, emergency flare. They get a satellite phone if that's for an emergency. First aid kit. Okay. So here we go. Each participant must choose 10 items from the following list. All right. 12 by 12 tarp. Climbing rope, paracord, hatchet, saw, axe. Sleeping bag, Gore-Tex sleeping bag, sleeping pad, and a hammock. pot, steel frying pan, ferro rod, enamel bowl, spoon, canteen, bear canister. Hygiene is 1 soap, toothpaste, flannel, dental floss, towel, comb. Hunting, you can bring 300-yard roll of nylon single filament fishing line and 25 hooks. A primitive bow with 6 arrows. That means like just basically like a recurve bow, no compound bows. A small gill net, slingshot, foraging bag, and 3.5-pound roll of trapping wire. Okay, here we go. Tools: pocket knife, hunting knife, multi-tool, sharpening stone, roll of duct tape, small shovel, small sewing kit, carabiner, LED flashlight, ice spikes. So yeah, you're right. You could pick 10 of. So you could go with you could have an axe, a fixed blade, and a multi-tool, but you can only pick 10 of these things. So you'll be missing out on something pretty vital. I think you would probably want to go with an axe for sure, and then either a knife or a multi-tool. That seems to be the smart way to do it. Jake's here. What's up, dude? Hell yeah. Good to see you, man. Game Boy. Yeah, you know, people tap out because of they get lonely. You know, it's a big factor. People start missing their families, and they can't make it. You know, they could have food stored up for a week, and they still tap out because they emotionally they can't handle it. Yeah, you should watch it, Nate. You really should. You could watch him on Hulu. Oh yeah, so that was fucking gnarly, dude. So the Wolverine had was stealing his meat stash. He had like a platform that he had made like up off the ground, but this Wolverine was climbing up there and getting his meat stash. So he tied like I think a line around his camp with like these cans. So it was kind of like a noise alert. Like if the Wolverine came into his camp, he would hear the cans rattling. So he was sleeping one night. He heard the cans. He pokes his head out of his tent, and he sees this Wolverine. He gets out of his tent. He takes a shot at it, and it's kind of like he sets the camera way back here, so you can kind of see him. It's all dark. You can't really see exactly what's going on, but you hear him fire his bow, and you hear him say something like, "Oh shit! I pinned it to the ground," I think is what he says. He drops his bow. He runs, gets his axe, and he just runs up to it and just fucking chops this thing, dude. And he kills it. He's fucking yelling. He's like, "Yeah!" He brings it back. It's this big old Wolverine, dude. He fucking killed it and ate it. It was fucking gnarly. Does that say phone to get Pornhub? One photograph is going to be tough. You're going to have to choose the photograph well, my friend. Choose it well. Ace King, what's up, dude? Just listening in. Right on. Yeah, that dude killing the Wolverine was crazy. That was up there with the guy that killed the muskox. I think it was an earlier season. A guy killed a muskox with a knife. It was fucking brutal, dude. Man, I haven't. Don't spoil it for me because I haven't finished the season. But I feel like the guy that killed the Wolverine. I think he's gonna win because he just fucking he's a wild man. He killed a moose, and he went hand to hand combat with a Wolverine. So I feel like he's gonna win. We have Hulu. Nice. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows. It's just fucking good, man. It's not like all these other survival shows where they have a camera crew there, right? So it's not really, they are surviving, sure. But you have people around, so it's not the same. If you get into a sticky situation, you have a group of people there to help you. Not with this show. Not with this show. Killing a moose. Yeah, it was fucking crazy, dude. Crazy. I often think how I would do on that show. I think I'd do well with like, like the loneliness part of it and like the emotional part of it, because I'm a major introvert. I love being by myself. But as far as the survival stuff, I don't know. I think I do okay. I might do a little better than most people, but not as good as these guys that are on the show. There's no way. I don't know that. I don't know enough about snares and what wild plants I can eat and what plants I can't eat. I don't know anything about that stuff. So I prefer Forged in Fire. That's another good show too. Yeah, totally different. But I watch a lot of that show as well. I was just watching they have a Forged in Fire Beat the Judges season where they go against the judges. It's pretty good. Usually the judges win. They're all very good knife makers. Survival show where Jason and I try to survive in Portland. I'd watch that. I'd absolutely watch that shit. Another thing is, how are you going to sharpen your tools? A lot of people just use stones. They'll find like a good rock. I think I'd probably bring a sharpening stone though as one of my items. I mean, the axe probably wouldn't need to be sharpened. The Leatherman though, the Leatherman blades, I feel like would need to be sharpened, especially if you're doing a lot of skinning. You want a really sharp knife for that kind of stuff. I would probably bring the sharpening stone as one of my items. What's the Leatherman? I got the I bought the Leatherman Surge. This big old massive Leatherman. I had no idea it was that big. Here it is against the Leatherman rebar. It's just huge, dude. Absolutely huge. Let me look at my fist around it. I love it. It's a real broke out in chaos. I could probably go the rest of my life surviving. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually. Find a river rock for sharpening. Oh, okay. Interesting. I wonder if they have if there's like a certain type of rock that you would look for, or what. If I could do the challenge with a shotgun or some sort of rifle, I could probably last quite a while. Yeah, that would change things. That would definitely change things. Your ability to get food would go up pretty drastically. Most of these people are very good shots with their bow. It's insane, dude. Like, they'll see a squirrel up in a tree like 50 yards away and fucking nail it. If I was going on the show, I would take a lot of time and do a lot of practicing with the bow, for sure. I used to take archery lessons when I was a kid. I was actually pretty good for a while. And then I stopped doing it, but I've always kind of wanted to get back into it. It's really fun. It's really fun. That's one of the sports where, you got to pay a little bit of money to get the stuff, get a bow and some arrows. And after that, it's just free, Get a hay bale and then some targets. Aaron B, what's up, dude? Good to see ya. Ground Frog, too. What up, dude? Everyone says the HRC is pretty low on the Guardian 3 Magna Cut. Do you think this makes a difference in day-to-day tasks and use? I would say no. I guess it depends how low, but I'm sure it's not that low. I'm sure it's probably just a little low. From what I hear, Bradford does a very good job with their heat treats. And my Guardian 3 in N690 has a fantastic heat treat on it. So I wouldn't be too worried about that, honestly. But, personally, after experiencing mine in N690, it's like a mid-range steel, it's perfectly, the edge retention on that is perfectly fine for me. I'm impressed at how long that thing holds an edge. Because when I bought it, I initially thought, well, I'll try this out, and if I end up really liking the knife, I'll upgrade to, M390, Magna Cut, whatever. But after carrying it for a while, I carry it every day for like 10 days now, and I don't feel the need to upgrade the blade steel. I'm perfectly happy with the N690. So that is a good point. Yeah, the Magna Cut is going to be really nice and pretty much rust proof, actually. So if that's a factor for you, then I would go Magna Cut. But I mean, save a little money, go with the N690 version. Just saying, it's I'm very happy with it. Have to agree with the mental game. If I competed in the show knowing there was still a world out there and missing my family, probably would only survive for a couple of months before I tap out. Yeah. Yep. That's it takes people out, man. It really does. Usually people that have kids, like especially little kids. It's especially tough for those people. Definitely. Which knife would you bring? Ugh, I don't know. Probably a fixed blade. Probably a fixed blade. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, dude. People talk about the dreams they start having of food. It's a real thing. You start dreaming about food. Bradford runs their Magna Cut between 61 and 62. Isn't that pretty close to optimal? Isn't optimal like 63 or something like that? Or is it? I think it might be even a little bit lower. I don't know. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Yeah, between 60 and 63. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. Unless it's a little softer than what they're saying it is. I don't know. I'd have to see somebody test it. The hard part of alone is not knowing how long you have to go. Yeah, totally. And they don't tell you like, hey, there's 2 people left. Hang in there. You're almost done. They don't tell you shit. So you could be out there and there's 7 other people. You could be out there and there's only 1 other guy. So you could win $500,000 tomorrow. You could have to hold out another month. Brian Kim runs the Magna Cut at 64.5. That seems pretty good. That's on the high end for sure. I'm sure after 64, 65, it probably starts getting a little too hard, where it starts getting brittle is probably what the deal is. Cold Steel Recon Scout in 3V. Is that a fixed blade? Let's look it up. Yeah, it is. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah. Damn, $474. Jeez. That is pricey. 3V, 7.5-inch buoy. That is really expensive, man. Jeez. Why is it that expensive? Is it like handmade or something? Or is that kind of standard for a big 3V buoy? I don't know. That just seems really expensive. Maybe not. A friend of mine at Blade HQ has a custom N690 fixed blade with around 65. Oh, okay. Interesting. I wonder if that's standard for N690. My American Blade Works is Magna Cut 63.8. Yeah, seems perfect. Seems pretty perfect. You could be out there and win, and they just use you for more footage. I guess they technically could, yeah. I don't think they would do that though. They pretty much send a boat out to get you as soon as you win. They send a boat out to get you, and they send one of your family members out too to come get you. So you'll be sitting alone in your little hut, you know, cooking up your squirrel or whatever. Just like sitting there trying to think like, man, just got to make it one more day. Just got to make it one more day. And then all of a sudden your wife knocks on your little door that you made in your hut. How crazy would that be? I've used my Guardian 3 as my main hunting knife for a few years. N690, there we go. No complaints at all. Gutting deer, skinning them, and cutting them up. Hell yeah, that's good to hear, man. I knew I wasn't crazy. That N690, man, it's good stuff. Good ass stuff. That edge is sharp as shit too. Very fine edge. Habitual masturbator and like to be watched. Yeah, they'd probably they'd have to end up blurring out a lot probably. That 3V cold steel kukri is 600. What the fuck? Why is it that much? Why is it that much? Yeah, that surprised me too, man. Does somebody know why it's that much money? I don't even think it's USA made, is it? I don't think any cold steels are USA made anymore, are they? I don't believe so. I believe they're all Taiwan. Yeah, I don't see anything about this that would make, justify that much money. But I'm not super knowledgeable on cold steel because it's thick and huge. Yeah, but still, doesn't that still seem like a lot? I don't know. Maybe not. 600 for the kukri. That's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. Let's look at that one. Kukri Plus in 3V. Yeah, 764. Holy fucking shit. That's badass though. I bet that's such a good chopper. But goddamn, dude, $764? What the fuck? Talking about how he designed it. Yeah, it doesn't say made in USA or anything. 700, almost $800. Wow. That's gnarly. That is super gnarly. I wonder how many people buy that. Guardian 3 is too small for my fat hands. I got the Spyderco enough in K390. Ooh, nice, dude. K390. I need to get me some of that stuff. Still better price than the Narrows? Yeah, probably is. Pound for pound, buck for buck, yeah. What's more crazy is someone paying $1,000 for a Norseman, the ugliest knife ever created. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Norseman aesthetics either. Maybe the prices went up when Cold Steel changed owners. Well, they should have gone down because they started outsourcing. They basically sold the company to Taiwan. So you'd think it would go down since they're making it overseas now. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that Norseman. Oh, Jacob's here. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Whoops. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Norseman. That's a knife that I never really got the hype around. But they have another knife called the Rask that I am in love with. This one right here. This is a beautiful knife. Oh, this is a sign up for the Rask. Hang on. Look at this thing. About $1,000 for these babies. I mean, it's a very clean, neutral design, but man, does it look good to me. It's crazy how, you know, a knife this seemingly simple, and it is, but it's put together in such a way and, you know, built in such a way that it's worth that much. People pay that much. You know, it's crazy. Are you sure Cold Steel didn't get bought by Benchmade? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. Horse wiener, yeah, I definitely see that. Absolutely. The new Civivi fixed blade, that huge one. CPM's here. What's up, dude? We're looking at the Rask. Yeah, I got a notification from Civivi about a couple new releases. I saw that big fixed blade and then another button lock they're doing. Seth Price, hey man, good to see you, buddy. What's happening? Yeah, this I would love to get a Rask one of these days. Apparently, it's the same thing as the Grimsmo. You know, you need to get on a list. You need to get on a list, or maybe it's a lottery or something like that. They have another one called the Saga. Oh, that's a pen. Okay. Do they only have the Norseman and the Rask? Maybe so. You know, I love the handle on the Norseman. I'm just not a huge fan of the blade. You know, the blade's made out of RWL 34, which is interesting. Oh, there's a couple of different variations. CPM 154 could be. Interesting. A D10 ball ground with a flat top. Interesting. Huh. For extra smoothness. I think I posted the ugliest knife I've ever seen. It's $9.95. I can't click on the link, but if you tell me what it's called, I'll look it up. It's like a hatchet knife combo. Yeah. Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, let's pull it up here. I don't think I'd buy it, but it is cool. I don't know if it'll be up on the site yet, but let's see. Oh yeah, here's the new button lock, the Cubit. I think it looks interesting. I like that it has an aluminum handle. I think that's great. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? I don't know, it's nothing special, but you know, I think it's a pretty good looking knife. This spot's kind of weird right here. It's probably where the stop pin goes, but that just kind of looks a little weird. 14C aluminum handle for $78. That's price seems pretty decent. And then here's the fixed blade here. This is pretty wild looking. $223. Big old chunk of D2. The Ganondorf. Okay, we'll look it up here in a second. Look, the titanium American Blade Works. Okay, yeah, we'll do that in a sec. Budget for 78. Yeah, that's pushing it. I usually think budget is like $60 and under, around there. So tired of these sub 3-inch TVs. Is that one? Is it sub 3-inch? Yeah, barely. I'd call that 3 inches. 2.98. But yeah, that's a little guy. Or a small guy. The Ganondorf. Isn't that the boss in what's it called? Zelda? Holy shit. Yeah, that's wild. That is wild. I don't know about that one. You know, it'd be a cool thing to own, for sure. You know, if I had a bunch of money to waste, I would buy it. But if I had to save up for this, you know, I'd get something else for sure. What other kind of stuff do they do? Let's see. Is it all pretty crazy? The Sauron. Some fixed blades. This one's still crazy, but I like this one better right here. The Daibuk. Is that even a Bowie? Or a clip point? Is that even a clip point? That's gnarly. What's up, Piper? How you doing, buddy? That's an insane clip point. What else? What is that? Yeah, all pretty wild stuff. Pretty wild. What's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Let me close my door. What was I going to look up next? The American Blade Works. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like the look of that. Is this a new designer? Who's making these things? What are the details here? American Blade Works leads me to believe they're made in the US, but you never really know. Are these all just these are all just different versions. I like the looks of that, man. So it's $300 looks like for the titanium. 20 CV frame lock. It sort of reminds me of the Raska a little bit. Sold out. Yeah, that's cool, man. I like that. How much are the micarta ones? And are they even available? Sold out, 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 sold out. Yeah, they're all sold out. But the micarta ones were 200. Yeah, 200. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like they just have one knife so far, right? Let's see. Let's learn about them really quick. Are they made in the US? Warranty. Doesn't say. Huge drop coming this month. So where are they made, Edgy? Who makes them? Do they make them themselves, or where are they made? Josh Worth. Working and listening in. Right on, dude. Good to have you in here. Dean Griffin's here too. What's up, buddy? So they're made in North Carolina. Okay. Are they really? Is the Cubist variant a good knife? Kind of want one. I have the variant PE2. And I love it. Talking about this one. This one's in titanium. Really nice reverse flicker. Really good front flipper too. You wouldn't really think so, because the tab's kind of small, but it really does front flip very well. Really ergonomic too. Kind of a sway back. Yeah. The only like kind of nitpick I have is the lock bar. While there's good access, the actual bar itself is a little slippery. So sometimes I feel like I'm kind of like gonna slip off of it. That's the only kind of thing I can nitpick on. Aside from that, I really like it. Yeah, I definitely like it. XOM seems to be out of stock now. Somebody told me earlier today that it was in stock somewhere. I forget where it was. Let me see. Let's see. Smoky Mountain Knife Works apparently had them, or has them, or had them recently. Yeah. %, made in the U.S. That's cool. That's very cool. PVK Vegas has them. Okay, there you go. PVK. You know, I saw PVK had this really cool TR3 in stock, and I almost bought it. Gosh. Let me see if I can find it. It was really cool. I wonder if it's still there. No, that's not it. I really want a TR3. I think that's going to be my next auto. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like the only one left is a left-handed one. Yep, I guess it's gone. But man, I was close. I was close. It was a blacked out one. And it said like TR3 SWAT on the back, which usually they don't say that, which is kind of cool. PBK Vegas is a website I can't afford to open. They got some really nice automatics on there, man. And other stuff, but a lot of automatics. Poked your finger with the XOM today. Oopsie. Or are you doing it? Flipping it around? Go big, get the TR4. So the TR3 was it 3.5 inches? And then the TR4 is 4 inches. Is that right? Let's see. TR3 is 3.5. So yeah, the TR4 I think is 4 inches. Yeah, I could. I don't know. 3.5 seems perfect though. That seems pretty perfect. They do come in stock pretty often, but you kind of have to be ready, you know. B for Baron, glad I found you, bro. I've been digging your videos. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. I love to hear that. That makes me really happy. Good to have you, buddy. Bragasec got an ooh. Hint, Monkey Edge, Eclipse, Warncliffe, and 3V. Damn, dude. That's sweet, man. That is super sweet. Congratulations. Send me a picture of that on Instagram. I want to see that shit. Speaking of that, I saw a post from Knife Rights today, and apparently they're working on repealing the California auto bans. which I didn't even think they were going to try, because last I talked to him, he had said with California, it's almost like not worth even trying, because it's just they're so against it. But I'm really happy that they're even trying. It's super cool, dude. Let me read you the post. Knife rights. I don't know if any of you live in California, but this is big news. This is really big news. All right, here we go. Knife Rights today filed a federal lawsuit challenging California's complete ban on common automatic knives 2 inches and greater that the state prohibits as legal switchblades, or illegal switchblades. In its complaint, the plaintiffs allege that the state's ban is unconstitutional and said that there can be no question that knives are arms protected under the plain text of the Second Amendment. And indeed, the Supreme Court made clear in NYSPRA versus Bruin that the Second and 14th Amendment protects the right to acquire, possess, and carry arms for self-defense. And automatic knives are under arms. That means arms that you're supposed to be able to have. So that's the basics of it. So very exciting. I'd be really interested to see what happens. But at least they're trying, man. At least they're trying. That is very cool. Indiana is getting rid of their last knife law soon. Awesome, man. Yeah, it said something like, automatic knives that are banned in California are widely legal in 43 out of 50 states. So, I mean, that right there is, I think, enough. Just be like, dude, 43 of the other 50 states say it's fine. So why are you guys being such dicks? Yeah. It's like, what? The fact that there's knife laws anywhere is straight retarded. Yeah, it is. It totally is. Yeah, absolutely. I get it for like ballistic knives, maybe. Maybe. But the ban on automatic knives really is ridiculous. They don't open faster than any other knife. OTFs, when you put them up to you and pull the trigger, do not go stab into you. That's not how they work. Even single action OTFs, it's not gonna pierce your heart. It's just not how it works. But people think that's how it works. It's crazy. It was really interesting. I was hanging out with my family, and I brought over some knives because my dad's kind of getting into knives. My sister, I was showing him an OTF, and my sister was like, she didn't. I was like, so how do you think it works? I was telling her they're illegal to carry here, and she was like, well, can't you just hold it up to somebody and pull the trigger, basically, flip the switch? So even she, who's not into knives, just somehow has this thing in their head that that's how they work. So I don't know how that got started. Was it in some kind of movies? Movies, yeah. But I can't think of a movie where somebody does that. Can you? Can anyone think of a movie where someone goes up to somebody and like puts an OTF into them? Are you interested in participating in Knives Live this year? Yeah, I would love to, man. I would love to. I was this last one. I watched a lot of the streams, and I was thinking back then that it would be very cool to participate someday. So yeah, I'd totally be into it. Totally. That'd be sweet. Lord Neams, bouncing out. Right on, man. Good to see you, buddy. I think ballistic knives that are powder operated instead of spring are legal, or maybe vice versa in some places. Powder operated instead of spring. Yeah, it might. I don't know. It might be the other way around. I would think the powder ones should be like way more illegal, I would think. But I don't know much about ballistic knives. Fixed blades are faster. Yeah, good point. Yeah. They're already open. Put you down for a spot? Hell yeah. Awesome, man. That'll be sweet. When is it? I feel like it just happened. But yeah, let me know. Give me some details, buddy, on Instagram. Emerson Wave is the fastest opening mechanism. Yeah, it might be. It might be. If you're talking about like from pocket to open, then yeah, it probably is. Jacob's got to go to work. Right on, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you, bud. Have a good work day, work night, I guess. People don't understand and they interpret and assume that it's capable of it. Even the single action OTFs back in the 60s won't magically pierce somebody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't have a. It's a little spring. It doesn't have enough force to go into you. I really want to know how that got started. Can anyone think of a movie where that happens with an OTF? Let me look it up. Automatic knives in movies, maybe? Switchblades in movies, 2000 to 2004. Switchblades in the movies, 1980 to 84. Let's look at this. This is a video. You guys want to watch?
I took a really cute photo at home one time, and
Tactical Terry, hey turds. What's up, you little dingleberry? Brian at BCK filed a missing package claim. Huh. Well, I guess it's good he's taking care of it. That's still bullshit that happened though. That's crazy. At least it's getting fixed though, man. OTF knives are banned because people were removing the stop pins to make them projectiles. Oh, huh. Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. That rings a bell. Every punk movie. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Paul's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Let's watch this thing. This is called Switchblades in Movies, 1980 to 1984. Let's look at some knives here, folks. Already, this guy looks like he's got a little stiletto or something. What's he doing? Popping a tire? There's a big old switchblade. Yep, there's another one. I feel like these are going to be really common. What's this guy got? Couldn't really tell. What the fuck? Oh, there's a tiny little guy. Yep, another one. Ooh, ouch. That was cool. Came out of his sleeve. Oh shit, I like that one. That's a big old one. They make some of those like stiletto switchblades that are like 12 inches long. It's gnarly. Yep, these are all those kind of classic style stilettos. Well, this one looks different. Maybe not. Yep, there it is again. I'd like to get one of those sometime. I think that'd be cool to have. Probably not super useful day to day, but you know, kind of a novelty deal. I saw MC just got one. It looks pretty neat. I didn't know they had like those swinging guards. I didn't know they had anything like that. That was pretty neat. Watching The Last of Us finale, that lady was holding an OTS against her throat. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, man. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna get into your jugular or anything, but it'll hurt a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's hilarious. They always have to, like, pull it out and hold it right in front of you before they push the button. Pretty Fly, what's up, my man? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I feel like in the 80s, we're gonna see just all the same exact, stilettos. Oh, shit, Nate, dude, thank you, man. Just felt the need to donate. Damn, dude, I appreciate that, buddy. I'm glad you can comment tonight. I guess your band doesn't, is not, in effect during live streams, I guess. Oh, shit. That was kinda neat. That's like like a, out the side automatic throwing star? These are the classic bad guy knife, you know? Classic bad guy knife. Bought a switchblade in 1990, had to put it together myself. Ball peen hammer needed for the pins. Oh, did you buy it disassembled to get it legally or something? How did that work? Ballistic knife, pretty much an OTF with no stop pin. Yeah, that makes sense. I get why those are illegal. That makes sense. He's late again. What's up, dude? He's not super duper late, but he still is late. Good to see you, man. Glad you made it. Ooh, that one looks interesting. That's a little different. Got one in TJ when I was a kid. Yeah, actually, I got one in TJ when I was a kid too. Yeah, I wish I would have kept that, man. I can't remember what happened to it. It had like that fake white bone handle, and it was a true switchblade. It was like all these we're looking at right now. I wish I still had that, man. Putting that cut test shaman in the mail for you tomorrow. Make it to you next week. Awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Can't wait, dude. Thank you. We're doing knives and movies. Yeah, well, we were wondering how people got the idea in their head that that OTFs were dangerous, that you could like hold one up to somebody's chest and pull the trigger and it would go into them. We're trying to think of how that got started, and we think it's probably from movies. So I just typed in switchblades in movies, and we're looking at some right now from the 80s. That's what happened. Headed a blade show on Saturday. Ooh, damn. I am jealous, buddy. I am very, very jealous. Hope you have a good time, man. Patina Turner's here. What up, dude? Good to see ya. Tori's here too. What up, buddy? What up? What up? Want the Halo do that? I don't know. I still don't think the Halo would have enough spring tension to actually like go into you. But I don't know, maybe. Hey man, gifted 5. Oh shit. I always forget to pull it up on my phone. Sorry, man. Let me see it here. Where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. Hey man, gifted 5 memberships. Hell yeah. Thank you, buddy. Patina Turner got one. Blood for Money got one. Brian G got one. Jeff Bin got one. And Ground Fog got one. Fuck yeah. Thank you, buddy. That is super cool. So you guys can go back and watch all the members only videos if you want. Let's go a little more current. Let's go 2000 to 2004. Let's check these out. What happened to the air piano? I'm going to do it at the end after we watch this. I'll do the air pianos. Or the blowiano, sorry. Michael Upchurch, what's up, man? What up, dude? Oh, Daily Knife. Thanks for reminding me. I sent you an email back because your address looks weird. There's like no city or anything. So check your email. Check your email, buddy. 48 folks, you're breaking your PB every stream. Yeah, it seems like we're slowly getting more and more viewers. It's really sweet. Someone buy this Slug XL for me. Single action OTFs shoot out harder, but I still don't think they'd pierce too well. Yeah, I don't think so either, but I've never tested one. I would really like to sometime. But yeah, I don't think they would have enough spring tension to actually like pierce into your skin. So here's some switchblades from 2000, 2004 in movies. I can't really tell what that one is. Oh, single action. See, he just cocked it. Hang on, let me go back. That was kind of interesting. Was that a Halo? No, I don't think so. Or no, it is. It is a Halo. Yeah. Let me pause it. He finds a Halo in his tackle box. Did they have the holes in the blade like that? But that's totally a Halo, right? Because I know they have that kind of bulge where the button is, right? You can get a Halo knockoff from Tack Knives to try it out. $80. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. That'd be a good thing to get for like a testing video, you know. Switchblade and such have been illegal in a lot of places since the late 50s or early 60s. Ballistic knives were banned during the war on drugs in the 80s. Okay. Late 50s. Yeah, that's pretty early. That's pretty early on. Ooh, nice. Sweet, dude. Yeah, I'll send you my address on Instagram. That's a Halo. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so. Because yeah, you can see him recocking it right here. Watch. I don't know what he's doing with it. He's trying to complete a circuit. Using it for a screwdriver there, and he goes to cock it. There we go. Another classic. That's a big one. And the Grinch. I don't remember seeing that. What do we got here? That's a bad guy for sure. Another classic. Oh, that looked different. What is that? Can't tell. Oh, it's a side opening. He's soldering. He's soldering with his OTF. Oof. That looks like, is that a classic? Danny DeVito. Ooh, what's that? What's that? That's something different. Anybody see that? Let me go back. That looked, was that a Protec? Name that blade. What happened to the air piano? I told you I'm going to do it after the video. Don't worry. It fired like, yeah, exactly. That's why I thought it was. You could see it shook his whole hand. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell what that one is. It's got partial serrations, though. I see that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. Gerber automatic? Yeah, maybe. Whoa, is that one with brass knuckles on it? Yeah, it looks like it's got a, oh no, it's just got a finger ring. Huh. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Spin it around on your finger. Okay. Looks like a Benchmade drop point though. Yeah. I figure a lot of movies use prop knives that are meant to look like specific autos. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they would probably have both. They'd probably use the real thing for like when they're actually firing it, but then when they're actually using it in the scene, they'll probably switch it out, right? For a fake one, maybe. Someone send me the link for that clip. Which one, buddy? Which clip? Expendables, yeah. Yeah. What is this? Anime tits. Those were some honkers. What is that? Is that I couldn't tell. That was something different though. So we're still seeing a lot of the classic stilettos even in the early 2000s. There was a Bala song. Creighton's here. What up, dude? Another classic. Another classic. Couldn't tell. What is that? The Predator Shuriken. There's a Microtech fight in John Wick. Yeah, I can't remember which movie was that. Which John Wick was that? Anchorman. I forgot about that one. The Predator Shuriken. Brian G. What up, dude? Man, I would love a Dirac Delta. Who said that? I forget who said that. But yeah, I would love a Dirac Delta. I think that's one of the Microtechs I think looks best. Oh yeah. That's my kind of chick. The stiletto is definitely seen as more of a city-style gang knife. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's a Sabenza in Collateral. Oh, I missed it. I was looking at the chat. Was it really? That's cool. Ooh, what's that? That looks let's go back. Anybody recognize that one? It's an auto. See a big old button on there. I don't recognize it. Membership ended midstream. Oh, did they just run out? Yeah, I guess they probably did, huh? You probably got gifted a membership about a month ago. I don't recognize that one either. Should we keep watching these? Yeah, you're gonna have to start paying daily. Gonna have to start paying, buddy. $3 a month. Is the Dirac Delta different from just a Dirac? I think it's bigger, right? I believe the Dirac Delta is larger. After looking up, ballistic are pretty much illegal to buy, sell, and transport across state lines. Apparently, it's not illegal to simply own, but good luck getting one in some states. Yeah, that makes sense. I think you could. I mean, yeah, I think you could probably build your own if you were handy. I wonder why. I wonder if they're that illegal. I wonder why they're even made. Are they legal in other countries? Maybe, probably. That's so weird how you can own a knife, but you can't really own it. Like you can own it in your house, but you can't own it out in public. Direct delta is longer, pushing 4 inches. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I handled both at the knife show. And the regular one, the Dirac was actually even a little bit small for me. And I like the UTX 85. That's like a perfect size for me because I always think the Ultratech is a little bit too long for me. I love the UTX 85 size, but I would get the Direct Delta for sure, the longer one. I just think it's a better looking knife than the Ultratech. I work for a Class 10 manufacturer. We can make a nuke, but not a ballistic knife. That's a little backwards, huh? No autos from Washington, but I got a couple anyways. Yep, same here, buddy. Same here. What was that? That's that's gosh, I'm blanking on the name of that one. The Will Smith zombie movie. Ghost Rider. Hell yeah. Oh, that was a quick little flash. Oh, there's another stiletto. Oh, what was that? That was a cool little guy. Ooh, what was that? That was cool. Right there. That almost looks like, gosh, I don't know. I thought that looked familiar for a second. Yeah, I have seen those. Those are gnarly. I don't see if there's no practical use for that, is there? The only use that would have is to fuck somebody up. Imagine that, dude. You get fucking stabbed, and then not only that, but you get your insides blown up with compressed air. God. Gnarly. The ones that shoot by a propellant instead of a spring are treated more like a firearm. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Projectile. Laws are so vague and convoluted that it makes it difficult to interpret. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure the ones that actually use like gunpowder would be considered a firearm for sure. And then the ones that shoot out by a spring would probably be some kind of projectile, or maybe it's its own thing. Finishing off a deer. Oh, defense against sharks. Okay, interesting. Did you hear about the new? Oh, Drew's here, dude. What's up, Dr. Drew? Did you hear about the new McNeese Automax? Titanium handles. Those are going to be pricey. You know the price on those? Hey, Troy stopped in. What's up, dude? What's up, brother? Just stopping in to say hey. Good to see you, man. This is the man that makes the slips. It's the slip man. Good to see you, buddy. We're just watching some Switchblades in cinema. So far, a lot of stilettos. That's pretty much the knife. They're for diving, aren't they? To stop a shark in the process of eating you. I don't know. Wouldn't just a regular knife do that pretty well too? But I guess one that also blows up would also probably be even a little bit better. A cartoon. What's he got? Probably a classic. He's got a leather jacket. It's going to be a stiletto. Whoa, what was that? That's crazy looking. They're going to have them at Blade Show, though. Oof. Dude, they're going to be pricey. What's the regular Max? What's the price on the regular Mac Auto Max? There's not that many titanium autos out there. There's the Hinderer XM18 auto, I think it is. And there might be a few more, but that's very rare. I don't know why, I guess. Maybe because it's a softer than stainless or aluminum? I don't know. The Joker. Did anyone identify his OTFs? I remember a couple of scenes where he used them. What should I hunt for at Blade Show? USA made, $300 limit. Huh. Shit, man. Probably I mean Protec's always a good option. You'll be able to get a badass Protec for $300. USA made. For sure. I'll have to think about that. Any suggestions in the chat? Mordax, yeah, that's a good one. Man, I wish I would have gotten the Mordax at the California Custom Knife Show. I couldn't afford it. I had already bought the exclusive Malibu, and I just couldn't swing it. But damn, I really want a Mordax one of these days. Most recent purchase was a Protec. Okay, all right. Hogue or Spyderco. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they might have one of the manual Microtechs. They could have you know, the MSI, or I mean, I'm sure they will. I just don't know if you'll be able to get your hands on one. They're gonna sell out quick. But you could go for one of the MSIs. That'd be badass, right? Mini Adamas, or a manual stitch, or the 15V Shaman. Jeez. Blah, 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 blah. Out of all those, I'd probably, I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to get a manual stitch, but if you could, geez, I don't know. I'd probably still go with the 15V Shaman though, honestly. I mean, I guess it depends what you're planning on doing with it. If you want like just an absolute amazing work knife, I'd go with the 15V Shaman, dude. You're not going to beat that. Yeah. Yeah, man. I would go for it if I were you. Those are going to be very hard to get online, as we have seen. Oh yeah, the Maverick, that new tactile. That would be a badass, dude. I'm jealous, man. You're gonna have fun. All right, let's wrap this bitch up. We've been going an hour and a half, which is already longer than I wanted to go, but we got distracted. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hey man for gifting those memberships. Thanks Nate for the $10. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Please like the stream before you bounce. Any clue on a drop date on either the Stitch or the 15V Shaman? I don't know, man. Yeah, I really have no idea. The Microtech drops have been really random, and they don't announce them at all. At least none that I've seen. So you're just gonna have to kind of keep your eyes open and try to get lucky. What I do is I'm a Reddit user, and I sign up for. There's a subreddit called Blades in Stock, and if you join that subreddit, that group, and sign up for notifications, that's a really good way to do it because people post in there when they see drops happening. I've actually scored both of the 15V Spydercos that way. So that's a good thing to do. They announced on Instagram the day of. Okay, there you go. There you go. Yes, sir. Cool. Love you guys. I'll see you Saturday morning on the stream. Have a good rest of your week, dudes. See you later. Adios.